I enjoyed the experience. Thank you so much, Sandra Cisneros. So I am about to finish La Casa en Mango Street, or The House on Mango Street. And I'm gonna read you guys the last part. One day I will pack my bags of books and paper. One day I will say goodbye to Mango. I am too strong for her to keep me here forever. One day I will go away. Friends and neighbors will say, "What happened to that Esperanza? Where did she go with all those books and paper? Why did she march so far away?" They will not know I have gone away to come back. For the ones I left behind. For the ones who cannot out. Grabe. I love this book so freaking much. The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros is a novel of vignettes. So this is a collection of vignettes, and this actually started my fun fair, my love for vignettes. That's why every time I go to bookstores now, I would always look for vignettes. Luckily, I was able to find one vignette that my boyfriend Jonathan bought for me. I'm gonna read that because I just finished reading this. I'm gonna read that next. This book, The House on Mango Street, is about a 12-year-old girl named Esperanza. She has a Latin background, but they were living in Chicago in the story. And she experienced a lot of crazy things. The themes of the book are individuality, also about communal loyalty, estrangement, plus loss, escape and return, the lure of romance, the dead of inequality and oppression. There were also topics about sexual harassment and racism and those type of things. So I love this so much. I also love how vignettes are written very differently from novels that I've read. As I've mentioned earlier, this is the first vignette book that I read. Vignettes are written very shortly, so I'm gonna show you guys. So like for example, this part, the family of little feet, that's the first part. And then this one is a little longer. Ayan, pero merong mga like super duper short. Ano lang siya, tulad nito. Ito na, isang vignette na yan. And then, ito yung sa last part. So ito, isang vignette na rin to. Parang 2 paragraphs lang yan. And then also this one. So, every vignette, it has different titles and it tackles different experiences of the main character. So, in this book, it was Esperanza. And I love that you go through these different paths that the character goes through, and you discover her life through these vignettes. What I love about this is it's very different from writing a novel or reading a novel wherein it's very connected to each other, like all of the chapters are connected to each other. Vignettes are random scenes, but it talks about a major theme, and it revolves around a character. Based on reading this book, that's how I interpreted vignette, and also I researched about how to write a vignette because I wanna write a vignette book very soon, a novel with vignettes. I love that. So yeah, I love it because it has a lot of gaps. Like for example, there was this one time that Esperanza will talk about her experiences playing with her neighbors, and then the next vignette will talk about her working, and then after that, the next vignette will talk about a different character from the story. It's really related. The vignettes are unrelatedly related. I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say, but then I love that because as a reader, you fill in those gaps. Like, I feel like Esperanza only tells us her core memory of things. Like these are the things that are very important for me to tell you because it revolves around certain themes, and then you as a reader, you just fill in those gaps. So yeah, I love it. It's really, it doesn't really need to have a plot. Vignettes doesn't not need to have a plot, but it needs to give you emotions after emotions. And that's what this gave me. Different emotions every time. I love this and I hope to read more vignette books. So that is The House on Mango Street. And I like it. Oh, gee, I'm gonna take him to the trunk and listen, baby. I like it. I like it. And I